Greetings and welcome to Hexed Countered. I'm Joe. In this video, we're going to be doing a look at the games that have just arrived, recently at least. There probably will be some more later, but for now I figured we might as well give you guys a nice short look at some new stuff I just picked up. So we're going to start fairly simply with a game from High Flying Dice, and it's called Operation Tidal Wave. And this is from, as I said, High Flying Dice. And it's a game about the bombing missions on the Ploiești oil refineries in Romania in August of 1943, done by a combination of the U.S. Army Air Force's 8th Air Force and 5th Air Force. And it's a solitaire game, so I've kind of recently been thinking I should concentrate a little bit more on solitaire games when I can. And so this is the first of 3 of the 4 games that I just picked up that are actually solitaire designs. So the second one, and it's in a very, very similar vein, is also from High Flying Dice Games. And it is called A Dam Too Far. And this is the Dam Buster raid of May of 43. And this one was carried out by the RAF. And I know for a fact that this one has several games on it, but the one I'm most familiar with, which is also a solo game, is the game from GMT. So this one actually has a little bit on the back here about at least the back of this is the rules. So High Flying Dice Games, their games are inexpensive. You can get them with basically unmounted counters, and I'll show this when I do a first look, but I just wanted to mention it, that you've got here, it does say 238 unmounted counters. This one and the Operation Tidal Wave both have the same thing, unmounted counters. What that basically means, and you can kind of see it here without me opening up the bag. Here's the counter sheet. Now they are hard. They are mounted somewhat, but by unmounted they mean they're not actually. Well, they are mounted, but they're not cut out. So they do offer 2 versions, I believe. At least they used to. I actually got this from Noble Knight, so I didn't buy it directly from High Flying Dice, which is Paul Robar's game company, I should say. And most of the games from them are designed by him. This one's actually done by Amos Burke. So let's. Well, they offer 2 versions. I was going to say one's unmounted, and one with the mounted but not cut counters. So moving on, this I got recently as well, obviously, but this came up in a viewer post comment, a viewer comment during my poll of World War I flying games. So this, of course, as you can see, is Black Flight. It is from Historic Wings and Thomas Van Hare, who's done several of these games, these solitaire flying games through the Historic Wings. This one is actually comes from Blue Panther. So Blue Panther built out the components. A lot of the games from Historic Wings you buy as a book that you can get off of Amazon. And then it has all the things you would need to play in it, including counters and rules and everything, charts, all that stuff. This one, well, you can buy some of those games as materials from Blue Panther as well. This one actually has the rules in it, as you can see right here. Now, this is a First World War game. It is a slightly more complex game, being a 7 out of 10. Solitaire, time to play 30 to 90 minutes. So this one is about the Royal Naval Air Service number 10 Naval Squadron, set in 1917. And I guess he's going to do a Great War series. So you can kind of get a look here at just what the components look at. I'm looking forward to playing this. I know I already did my First World War thing last month, so I may not get to this month, but I do want to play both this and Eagles in Flight, which I have not played yet. I did do a first look at that, and I may do a first look at this month, or I might wait and do it when it's closer to when I'll actually have time to play it. So that is the third. And fourth, and certainly not least, is Modern Tactics. Now this is from Shane Logan and published by VUCA Simulations. And this is kind of old school tactical, but changed up to be modern, right? Afghanistan. So Shane Logan, as you probably know, is the designer of the Old School Tactical series, which is published by Flying Pig Games. If you watch my channel often enough, you know I am a massive fan of Flying Pig Games. This one is done by Vukasim or published by Vukasims, but it's still Shane Logan, and it is similar to the Old School Tactical. And if you look at the picture here on the back of the box, that becomes pretty evident pretty quickly. But it's a mid-range complexity, and you can play it solitaire, which is also true of Old School Tactical. There is some hidden Fog of War stuff in that game. I'm not sure about this one. Have not played it yet. It's still in shrink, as you can see. But this one is one that I really would like to get to sooner rather than later, so you may see this fairly soon. I am planning on doing a what's coming up kind of video here in the next few days, hopefully, as I clarify my plans for the month. There is a poll going on to that extent where I'm asking you guys, the viewers, to let me know what genre outside of World War II, of which I have tons, which genre of historical wargaming are you interested in besides World War II? So if you're into Napoleonics or medieval, Age of Reason, Ancients, whatever it may be, feel free to post that in the community section on my Hexed Countered channel page, and get your say-so in, and that'll help determine what I'm going to do this month. Like I said, I'm going to wait a couple more days, and then I'm going to post something on that. So, having said all of that here, I'll just put these back out kind of here so you have something interesting to see while I go about wrapping this up. We will be doing some more videos. I have another countdown in mind that I'll be doing soon, but we're done with this one. So I do want to thank everybody for watching. Please consider liking, sharing, hyping, subscribing if you're not already a subscriber. Also, feel free to comment. Anything you want to say would be welcome. But outside of that, also shout out to my channel members at both the Hexed and Countered tiers. Thank you very much for your continued support of the channel. That is going to do it for this one. So I'm going to sign off now. I'm Joe. This is Hexed Countered. And until next time, as always, happy gaming.